What's going on, everyone? This is Liam Catterson here, and today we are going to be reacting to chapter number 6 of volume 5 for RWBY. This is Known by Its Song, and it looks like we're going to have a little bit of Yang and Raven with more information coming out that Raven wants to tell Yang, of course, after a very powerful episode 4, but I'm really interested to see where things go between Raven and Yang. Will Yang be able to return to RWBY, of course, because that's where her goal. She's got to get through Raven if she wants to return, of course, but we know that Raven wants to expel a bit of information first, but how she will take that, we have no idea, because we know that these two are a bit at odds, going back to chapter 4, and their relationship's not going to be ironed out, so I'll be interested to see how things go between them two. But overall for Volume 5 as well, because we know what the plans are for the Belladonnas, for example, the parents, should I say, because the White Fang are planning to silence them, as they gently put it. But whether you're like me and thinking that Ilya will die, or you're really concerned about the Belladonnas, death is certainly in the air. And yeah, things are not looking really great at the minute for Remnant, because we've got that happening at Menagerie, but we'll just have to see what happens, of course. But for now, this is chapter number 6, this is RWBY Volume 5, I'm really loving this, so without further ado, let's begin Known by Its Song. There we go, right. Da, 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 da. Back to the fairy tale, back to the show, back to the wall and there's nowhere to go. Hopeless and desperate, all past at first. Things looking bleak, yeah, they're bound to get worse. Song rocks. Helpless and doomed and there's no way to win. Goals unachievable, face running thin. Last and forlorn, impossible odds. That's why you'll learn you've been messing with gods. And in your grim tear of my limbs, strike me with bolts of lightning. I won't die. The battle seems unwinnable, but all we need's a miracle. We're going up, we'll never be denied. Can't wish away the dismal days, can bring back what is gone. Won't waste my tears on yes, teacher's glitch, but then we'll carry on. We'll win for sure, we will endure, though our goal is far. We'll be the ones to touch the sun, triumph will be ours. So, that was bad. It was all going perfect until that glitch! Cheap internet connection. But I got it, okay? I got it. I'm just loving the... it's just because I saw Murder of Birds' tweet about shoes, and he's been doing that quite recently.
Special. I'm actually looking for someone. Goes by the name Qrow. Ever heard of him? I heard he's a regular around here.
Who's asking?
Well...
Hey, I'm not some cop.
Do you have Qrow?
I need Qrow for a gig. We go way
Put it
back.
lightly. Because he's looking for huntsmen, isn't he?
Way back, huh? So, he's a friend of yours.
Yeah, I'd say so. He's a pretty alright guy.
Well, in that case...
Oh,
you
shit!
tell that jerk that he better not show his ugly face in here until he pays me the lien he owes me.
Oh, damn!
Did I say friend? I meant acquaintance.
Hey, that's not really helping,
Really,
Qrow.
just colleagues.
Just get out! Get out!
Anyways, thanks for your time.
Gee.
I'll just be taking off now.
I think he's getting a bit trigger happy, so yeah. Qrow is, yeah. I'd say them two have a great well, it's a better relationship than Yang and Raven.
Great start.
Oh, put the knife down, mate. Put it down. Nope. But, yeah, so it looks like he's just got... Because... that stats, though. Oh, God. It's like the scroll is patronizing him. But yeah, we haven't seen him since episode 1, so... This is what he's been doing.
Heather Shields.
Maybe you'll find luck with Heather. I was gonna say, if this was Ruby, for example, if Ruby was out looking for huntsmen, I think she would do it. You have to remember, this could be all to do with the bad luck.
Hey there, I'm looking for Heather.
Are you Heather?
Look,
Answer,
I've
just
had a
don't
rough
look.
day. Do you know where she is or not?
Daddy?
She's a bit... Yeah, she's a bit young to be a
Do you know where Mommy is?
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Nobody at all. Damn. So that's nobody. Kind of suspicious, isn't it? All the people he's looking for, nowhere to be seen. Unless they're just huddled up and, I don't know. Yeah, you need that. You need that, Qrow. He's had a long day. Ooh, the missions. Or is this the same list like from episode 8 of season 2? Or volume 2, should I say? Ooh, terminated. Okay. Okay, is that convenient or not? That, like, I'm assuming the names he's glancing at are all out on missions, which is really convenient if you're Lionheart, because remember the cahoots? So, I'm guessing Lionheart, and one of them did say terminated, so I'm not sure
showing up back here,
if that means...
unless you brought that idiot with you.
Yeah,
How
big
much
balls,
did Qrow
Qrow.
owe you?
Well, I'd say about 16,000 Lian.
Ooh, big debt.
Wait, what?
paying?
Man, you must be in some serious trouble with him if you're paying me off.
His name is clear.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, some of them are terminated as well. Does that mean they died and whatnot?
Yeah.
Oh. That sign said no fairness as well. Got a bit of racism going on in there. Yeah. But yeah, suspicious times looking for huntsmen. They're all not there. They're all sent out on missions.
So, what's the truth?
Yes. What
Well,
is the truth?
better
Can
when
you
it's
handle
hot.
the truth?
You know, you're really obnoxious.
Go on,
Truth
Weiss.
is that truth is hard to come by. A story of victory for one person is a story of defeat for someone else.
Yep.
By now,
Usually
your uncle
is.
has surely told Ruby and her friends plenty of stories.
Well,
He's never given me a reason to doubt him before.
exactly. I was going to say he's
That
more
doesn't mean
trustworthy
those
than.
reasons don't exist.
Ooh. Oh.
You know, you and your
Oh.
teammates might as well be the poster children for the huntsman academies. Your motives vary.
Well,
but
they
you're
are
all
Ruby,
enrolled
so-
to try and make the world a better place. It's adorable.
It's what huntsmen and huntresses do.
Not all of them. Some people are just in it for the money and the fame.
Yeah,
but
but
there's
they are
even more that are
assholes,
just
aren't they?
looking to grow stronger.
Anyone in for the money.
Your Uncle Qrow and I didn't attend Beacon to become huntsmen.
Oh.
We did it to learn how to kill huntsmen.
Ooh.
Daddy and Uncle left that part out, hmm?
Qrow as well. We must have
Aside from the
deviated
Grimm,
because he's now
huntsmen were
looking
the
for
only
huntsmen,
ones
not to
capable
kill
of
them.
ruining our raids and hunting us down. Our
Ah.
tribe needed a counterforce.
So they were like the.
And
push
Qrow and
them
I
back.
were the perfect age. The entrance exams
Well,
were
you were
tough
twins.
compared to what we'd already been through. We were good. So good that we caught the attention of Beacon's very own headmaster,
As.
Professor Osborne.
As.
Even after we were put on a team, I could tell he was keeping his eye on us. Back then, I
This-
thought it was because he knew.
Is this
But it
Summer's
was Team
team?
Stark he was interested in.
What do you mean by that?
Constant
Summer's
attention,
team.
extra training missions, turning a blind eye whenever we happen to break the rules and get into more trouble than we should have. Sound familiar?
The original
What's your
RWBY.
point? How much do you know
We
about
need to
Professor
see
Osborn?
Team Stark.
About his past? He was
Is
a
she
prodigy,
going to tell about
One of the youngest
the
headmasters to be appointed
souls?
to the school.
because that's how he planned it. Because the man you know as Osmond designed those schools, and has followers inside every academy on Remnant that are loyal
He's
to
not
him
as young as
and no one else.
as you think.
That doesn't make any sense. How could he have... No. Why would someone even do that?
Because Old Man Oz has a great and terrible secret. One that could spread fear across the world.
Ooh.
One that he eventually
Ooh.
entrusted to our team. And once I knew
Spill
there was
it.
no going back.
Spill it.
I needed
But
to
will
know
they
more.
believe him? Her,
With
should I
every
say.
new discovery I made, the more horrifying the world became.
Okay, then tell us.
Exactly.
What's the big secret? What's so crazy that the rest of us don't know?
Yeah, it's
The
just...
creatures of Grimm have a master named Salem. She can't be stopped.
Oh,
She can't be
oh wait,
reasoned with.
because they don't
and
know
she
about
will not
Salem, did...
rest until humanity crumbles at her feet.
Ooh.
What?
Why is this
You know,
like...
you two haven't even touched your tea.
Maybe they don't want it.
Why should we believe any of this?
I mean, she's telling
Now
the
you're
truth about
catching
Salem.
So far, you've done nothing but accept what others tell you. But you need to question everything.
Oh, shh. Trying to give that little bit of wisdom, like her wisdom.
Otherwise, you'll end up just as blind as Qrow.
Oh.
And
Damn.
your fool of a father.
Oh, shit! Nah! You just dropped the F-bomb! Oh, don't...
Don't you dare talk about my family like that!
Oh, shit.
You need...
You screwed up. Oh, I
Yang,
wouldn't get involved.
Please.
Listen to your friend, Yang. Your teammates never let you down before.
You don't know the first thing about my teammates! About me! You were never there! You left us!
Holy crap.
Why?
I'm sorry, I'm just loving Barb even more this
I know more
season.
than you realize.
Like her
Not
emotion.
just about you, and not just what I've been told, but things I've seen with my own eyes. I know the Grimm have a leader. I know people
Yes.
who can come back from the dead. I know that magic is real.
Does she mean Ozpin or...
And I can prove
Wait,
it.
no. I'm just wishful thinking now.
You said Ty told you all about my semblance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I doubt he ever told you what Oz did to my brother and me.
Oh, shh. Oh, is this her bargaining chip? See, you just don't know with Rick, because she's wise, but she wants... From the vibes you're getting from episode 4, you just know she's trying to keep her here as much as she can.
Mom?
Because this is her own flesh and blood, even though she
Yang,
hasn't been much
are
of a
you
mother
okay?
to her.
I'll be fine once we could get her to take us to RWBY.
it's okay
Where is-
if you're not okay.
You didn't believe what she said, right?
There's that...
Of course not. Well, not all of it. It was crazy. We have.
I mean,
to
she's
ask
right about
someone
Salem
first,
and
but,
all
I mean,
that,
there's no
because
such
she
thing
is a
as magic.
threat. Oh? Wait!
A raven?
I've
She can...
seen that
Like
bird
Qrow! Qrow can turn into a crow.
Maybe
She
it
can turn
belongs to your
into...
mom?
Oh, it's more than that, isn't it? Oh, shh. Oh, damn. Raven. Wait, so...
How
Did-
did you do that?
Well, I could explain it to you.
Oh, she's like... Yes,
Or
yes!
you could ask your uncle.
Oh.
You're letting us go?
I'm giving you a choice. Stay
Oh,
here with me And I'll answer all of your questions and more.
Oh, you bitch!
We can have a fresh start.
Trying to bribe. Go to hell.
Or
Don't
we can
do
go
it,
back
Yang.
to Qrow and join Ozpin's impossible war against Salem. And meet the same fate as so many others. But can you really go back to trusting someone that's kept so much from you?
And you've never been there for her. You've never been
All I
there.
care about is making sure my sister is safe.
Yes, Yang. Go on. Don't do that to her. Don't do that to her. You just screwed up. You just bargained to keep her here after she's visited you for the first time in over a decade.
Yang. If you side with your uncle, I may not be as kind the next time we meet.
Oh, come on. Go on.
You aren't kind this time either.
Yang, you are amazing. Tell her. But she's going back to
right.
RWBY as well. Yes.
I get one or two of them, but
Unless she gets misdirected.
all of them.
All of them.
Raven.
Ah!
Oh.
I just love that she's found a way to Qrow. But that's awesome. I support Yang though for sticking it to her mother.
The first batch is just about done.
Awesome! Now we just need Qrow and we'll be all set.
And
Do you really think he's going to bring that many people? This is a lot of food.
well, I'll just steal some of
I
it,
don't know,
okay?
But it sounds like we can use all the help we can get.
I need to be strong, but
Be right there!
I think
We're going to overcook that.
No, I'm not. Shut up!
Hey, RWBY.
I'm coming!
she is gonna burn
you
it.
take
Come on,
over.
just let Red do some. Besides.
So, we didn't know how many people were coming, so we just cooked all of them.
Did he bring... Ah! The meat! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yang, I'm so sorry. I should have stayed, and I should have talked to you more. I wasn't sure if you wanted me around.
Oh, yes! Oh man!
I love you.
Oh!
I love you too.
Oh wow! This is even more better than... Yeah, it's let's just that. Why is stuck? Like, why is it just standing there?
Twice.
Yes, yes. This is the best. This is just beautiful. That's warmed my heart. That's warmed my heart at the minute. Why do you do this, Rooster Teeth? Why do you just like murder us inside? It's just beautiful. I think that packed an even more bigger punch than the Weiss and Yang hug at the end of episode 4. Oh, that was like. There's no words to explain that. I mean, just to see RWBY and Yang's like hug because it's both sisters and you just want to see them in the same room together was great enough. But then you saw Weiss far away crying, and then RWBY's like, come in and join in on the hug because it's nice to see you too. And that was just really, really well done. I hate Rooster Teeth. I hate Rooster Teeth. I hate them so much. I really, really do. But that was a really, really great episode. Although I am pissed at one thing, that we didn't get to see part of Summer's backstory being explained, I guess. But I think she's hinting along the lines that when she gave Yang that ultimatum, that Summer died fighting Salem, it would be a nice little, like, kind of continuation, since Salem has been a threat for a very, very, very long time, of course. And it would kind of put Ozpin in a bit of bad light, because what Salem is, what Raven is saying has some truth, but I think she's just worried about, in some sense, I think she's worried about what might happen to Team RWBY, because you've got that connection when she said that Team Stark was is a reminder of Team RWBY. Like, RWBY is like a kind of duplicate for what Team Stark used to be. So when she said, "Oh, you can join so many others," like so many others before, I think she did mean Summer, because we're yet to delve into that backstory, and I think that's one of the most aspired things for a lot of RWBY fans. Like, they want to know a bit more about Team Stark, like, in their youth days, and I think that would be a good episode. I do hope that somewhere down the line in Volume 5 there is a flashback based episode. I'm not sure if they'll do that, or if they'll do one series, for example, dedicated to Team Stark, like they do with Red vs. Blue with the Project Freelancer stuff, but we'll just have to wait and see. But what an episode. What an episode that is. I do have a feeling that they're using this, like, nice, sweet reunion thing that's really touching and really emotional, and they're using this as a kind of build-up to the tragedy that will happen at the end of Volume 5, because it's kind of like bittersweet in a sense. Like, you watch this, and then at the end of Volume 5 you'll have something really dreadful happen, and it'll make you upset. So, because I'm on to Rooster Teeth. I'm on to them. And the RWBY, of course. I have to give props, though, to Barbara, because I think she's really, really nailing it as Yang this season. And Yang as a whole, her character's progressing quite a lot. She's a lot more serious. I mean, I liked her before, but you can tell, like, these events has had a toll on her mind, and it's really, really been enjoyable to see, you know, her recovering in Volume 4 with the arm as well, and this confrontation with Raven. It's really shown how mature and how much progress that Yang has developed, should I say. But no, I really like that, and like I said, I can't really blame Yang for just throwing the middle finger up to Raven, because of the fact that, to be honest, she did deserve it, like I said, and she even to add insult to injury, she even threw that ultimatum to Yang. "Oh, you could stay here with me and I'll tell you more about it." Like, that just adds insult to injury, in my opinion, and can't blame her. Lionheart, I think it's an obvious guess that he is sending out these huntsmen, and that's why Qrow can't find them. I mean, you can chalk it down to bad luck and whatnot, like I joked about earlier, but I think that Qrow will have a fair idea, because he even said something isn't right before Yang came through, so he must have a hunch that because he even said one or two, that's understandable, but all of them, something does reek. And I even found that funny as well. Like, how is it that all of them are, like, gone? Even on the mission list, some are terminated, it seems. So Lionheart must have sent out all the huntsmen that Qrow wanted to gather out on missions, so that they don't have an army. So Mistral can be easier for Salem and the attack on Mistral to happen. So, well, the attack on Haven, of course, but still, it does reek of Lionheart and Watt, of course, up to this game of sending out the huntsmen away, so that Qrow can have no huntsmen to, like, back in their calls. But yeah, something does reek. But an overall really brilliant episode. The ending is just really, really sweet. Like I said, for the two terms, for RWBY and Yang reuniting the sisters back together, of course, and having that hug, and then Yang's "I love you" as well. It was just really, really nice. I think my insides were buzzing at that point. But Also Weiss just crying and then just chiming in. It was just really, really great stuff. And now we need Blake, but she's of course got her own stuff to do. She's awaiting her own kind of destiny in a sense. Because, like, I don't use that as Pyrrha, in Pyrrha terms, but they've got some stuff going down with the White Fang because, of course, she's got to be there for when they do try to kill her parents. So that'll be really, really interesting. One thing I do want to point out as well, Raven mentioned about what Ozpin did to her and Qrow, and I think that's turned them into birds. Like, when she went out the camp, it seems like she was implying that Ozpin turned them into Qrow, Qrow for Qrow and a Raven for Raven. So, he must have done some kind of experiments on them. And I think with that ultimatum that she threw to Yang, she's going to ask Ozpin more about what happened and learn a bit more about him. Of course, with the whole soul transferring thing. I think it might have been a test, actually. A little bit of a test on Raven and Qrow. If he can, you know, transport himself into, so it's kind of similar, but it's not, obviously, because they're still, like, they can still be themselves and whatnot. It's like I said, it's kind of similar, but it's not, because it's not like they can shift souls. They are still in the same body. It's just they can shift into their appropriate bird forms, with Qrow being a Qrow, Raven being a Raven. So I'm sure Yang will be asking about that, because there is some truth, like I said, to what Raven's saying, but that's all for her to decide. But overall, this was a bloody brilliant episode. I just can't wait to find out more. But it was really emotional, gut-punching, and I just love these reunions. We just need Blake back in on the action once her stuff with Mistral is done. And yeah, we've got the full RWBY reunion. See, it's happening in Volume 5. We just need Blake to get here, and then we can have our full reunion. And I want to see a four character hug. Team RWBY hugged. Let's do this, please, please, please. But yes, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!